Hey Internet, I told you all that I would be uploading another video. A lot of people expressed interest in me to cope my own way. People have lives, people are busy, and I spend a lot of time alone, so I figure this is a really smart way to communicate with you all. Today I want to talk about the complexities that I've been dealing with in regards to coping with loss and some of the experiences that I've had recently. One of the biggest things that I want to start off by saying is that if you or anybody else you know struggles with these types of thoughts, struggles with being happy, depression, anxiety, I want you to share this video with them. One of the biggest lessons I've learned, both about Julie's passing and myself dealing with it, is that I think as humans we vastly underestimate the amount of people who care. It's been unbelievable. I would tell a lot of people in conversation I don't have any friends, kind of joking but serious as well. But I just think that we have this thing inside of us that tells us, we only have a few select people that are really our friends. But I think the truth of the matter is that we don't realize how many people would actually be there for us if we were brave enough to lean into them. So if you feel like there's someone out there that you're worried about, pick up the phone and call them. Go see them, go be with them, shoot them a text message, anything, because it could make a humongous difference. We all need to understand how much people care. I want to talk about some of these complexities that I've been dealing with. One of the ones that has been eye-opening and helpful and difficult all at the same time is all of the people that I have come in contact with that have dealt with suicide, have had family or friends that have committed suicide. I've talked to people who have tried to commit suicide. I have talked to people who have been affected by suicide that trickles throughout their entire family years to come. In a strange way right now, I feel like I am surrounded by death and surrounded by suicide or accidental, unexpected death. It's all around me. And like I said before, on one hand it makes you feel better because you're not alone in this world. You're not the only one coping with a massive loss. But at the same time, it makes you feel sad for the world because the amount of suicide right now is unbelievable. It was the second killer in Kansas last year. It's unbelievable. I'm having a difficult time, even processing the loss that other people are experiencing. And it really, really makes you think about life in a different way. One of the other things that people keep asking me that I want to address is, what can I do? What can I do? What can I do? I'd love to help you. What can I do? What can I do? My answer to you is I don't know. I don't know what to do. Even if I had the energy and the time and everything I needed to do things, I don't know what they are. I certainly am not the type of person who likes to ask for help. So you mix up these two traits and there's no way I can tell you, yeah, sure, I need this. I don't know what I need. A lot of people have asked me, about Julie's mindset before she made this decision. And to that I say, I don't know. I'll never claim to know. As much as I tell myself I don't want to search for that answer, I find myself searching for it constantly. But here's what I do know. After talking to all these people that have dealt with suicide or have been part of that world, I've learned this. People who do it tend to get into a state of mind that is beyond their normal life. It's unexplainable. Usually it's not a long-term thing. Usually it's not something that they may have even been thinking about 10 minutes prior. It's been described to me as a dark place that you get into, or a demon inside of you that you cannot shake, or a spell that's been cast over you. There's been all sorts of different ways that it's been explained. One person that I talked to said, I could be happy one moment and not know what to do with myself, and that's all I could think about the next moment. And I think that that may describe what Julie was going through. I've told lots of you this already. That morning she woke up and ended up not wanting to go to work, but she still managed to convince herself, with me encouraging her, to go anyway. She grabbed her work bag with her laptop and paperwork in it. She picked up breakfast on the way into the office. She even had a little post-it note that she wrote because she was working in a basement where it was dark. And she said, "Don't shut off the light, I'm down here." So what does that say about where her state of mind was? She obviously did not make it to work that morning. I don't know. I don't know. I have a lot of things I think I want to say about this, and maybe I'll do this over a period of time. People are asking me some very difficult questions. I go up and down a lot. You never know what's going to be that trigger that makes you really just miss your loved one, or something that's going to make you laugh that actually makes you happy, but then it makes you cry because you don't feel like you're allowed to be happy, or you just miss the idea of never having that same feeling again. I have that all day, every day. There is a huge, huge hole inside of me that I know will never be filled. I'm sure I'll build around that hole. I'm sure that I'll find happiness in certain things at some point. But there's a huge part of me that just isn't ever going to be here again. And once again, the message of this is to let these people around you know that they are a huge chunk in your life, that they are a huge chunk in tons of people's lives, and that the world is a worse place without them here. Julie has affected so many people in so many positive ways, and the world is a lesser place without her in it. God has a plan for us, and God had a plan for Julie. And I know that she's looking down on us, and there has got to be a lesson here somewhere. I don't know what it is, but she is so missed. And I want to talk to you, and I want to talk to the world through my nerdy self, because this is what I know how to do. And I want you to communicate so badly to everyone around you that you love them. They may know it. I'm sure they know it. But it doesn't matter. Don't let these people get into that dark place. Tell them every day. Reach out. I have lots more things I want to tell you, and I will get into the specifics. But we're going to help the world by sharing Julie's story. So, thanks for taking the few minutes to listen to me.